The Knights looking against the half wall. Passes it over. Off the glove and the puck skips away. And now it's grabbed by Gazizov. Keeps a hold of the puck after that run. Goaltender give up nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on.
I like the habits and the shot selection right there, James, but it goes off of the pipe, doesn't go in the 4x6, and now they're chasing the game.
Stark's got the puck along the wing. Here they come on the attack. For the win! And he keeps it alive! What a stop! A critical draw here. London's won the face-off deep in their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Shot! Yes, there it is! The dagger ends it, and they are the champions!
Oh, so tough in defeat, but man, is this the best win and feeling ever when you close it out in overtime to win the championship? Unbelievable.
2 sets of tears on the ice. Tears of dejection, and at the other end, they are the champions. It's all tears of joy here, Cheryl.
It is tears of joy. I mean, all the sacrifice and the hard work works out for them, and no question they're the deserved victor in this series. But on the other side, you've got such a deflated group. They know it's over. They left it all on the ice. They can be proud of themselves, James, but it doesn't get them any further ahead today.
Two teams that give no quarter through the entire series, and then it comes to this. I love it.
I love it as well, James. I mean, whether you're on the winning side or the losing side, this is a must. You have to find respect for your opponent who battled over and over with you through this.
Do you take away positives from what you've seen despite the loss here, Ray?
No, I don't. I can understand, and I get his disappointment here, but he had an outstanding tournament. In my mind, I don't think it really mattered for his draft status whether they won or not. The scouts are looking at him as an individual. I would say they would be most pleased with the way that he played.
Yeah, he was a star at this tournament. It's just too bad they couldn't hoist that Memorial Cup. Hey, also wanted to ask you a little bit about... As we bring Ray Ferraro back into the show, how are you, sir?
All good.
Awesome.
All good.
We've talked so much about kind of the draft rankings. What do you make of the kids so far here in this tournament?
Well, it's an interesting time for a kid going into into his draft that he now knows is just a month or so away. I think he's played well enough that.
All right, Razor, channel your inner bird dog here. What'd you think of the kid and his performance at the Memorial Cup?
Liked it a lot. Really bullish on the way that he played. For a young player, he took a leadership role. He was playing important minutes through this tournament, and pretty interesting to see how much they leaned on him. For me, this is a kid I would take high in the draft.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. And one of the interesting scenarios that I've heard was there were conversations between the youngster and the Chicago Blackhawks. Yes, an original 6 franchise, and you look at some of the veteran talent that they have on the roster and then some of the youthful movement that they're starting to work into this roster. How do I see that fit? That's an intriguing one for me, with the Hawks possibly going after him in this potential scenario. So a lot of moving parts here, but I'm intrigued with Chicago on this one. What say you? How do you feel about these potential moves? And That's coming up still a little later on in the show. Now back to the NHL Draft Combine, and from what I heard over the weekend, the youngster still making headlines, and he had a long conversation with the San Jose Sharks, and I was told by both parties that there was a really good fit and really good chemistry in the meeting. Now, take that for what it's worth. We'll see how things ultimately play out on draft day, but that could be... Well, as we inch closer and closer to the big draft day, and I'll tell you what, we look at some of the draft rankings and some of the scouts that I've talked to, I think we're all kind of on the same page. We've got this kid ranked pretty high, and he has put himself in a position to be a very high selection in that first round. Continuing our conversation with Ray Ferraro here on the show, and man, that's got to be a nice moment for the kid getting drafted and hearing his name called.
It's better than that, James. It's the realization, really, of a lifelong dream. I mean, since he's a little kid, he's been dreaming about getting drafted into the NHL.
Now, the understanding that we've got is that the kid was supposed to be heading down to the rink sometime today to kind of check out the new surroundings. This has got to be like the first day of school, Razor.
Guaranteed he would have gone early to go and take a look at the locker room. You walk in there for the first time, you can't believe your lifelong dreams are about to happen.
And when you're looking around, I'm assuming, is he thinking the nameplate might be up there?
Oh, you're hoping, but, he's going to learn that those trainers don't miss very often. The jersey's ready. Your name has never looked so good as when it's on top of your stall. But what I remember, James, is the excitement, the nervousness, how scared you were. And then you're like, I'm in an NHL room. I can't believe this. It is the very best of feelings that you can have till you step on the ice the first time.
A nice opportunity for management and their prized possession, the new shiny draft pick, to kind of have a chance to sit down and get an understanding of where each other kind of sits, what their respective expectations are. I know a lot of fans are wondering, can he make that jump now? Can he make that jump and be an impact player in the National Hockey League? I think management took him for a reason. There might be that opportunity. I think he's going to get that shot. He's going to get every opportunity to try to make the team this coming year. It's ultimately on the player to ultimately deliver on that, right? So we'll wait and see how things play out. But it certainly sounds like both sides feel very good about this fit based on everything that I've been told. All right, time for a quick break. We're coming back with much more on the other side. So there you have it, a top 10 selection, and certainly a lot of hugs from mom and dad and the family, and with it comes the expectations now too, right? Once this... Well, he's signed, sealed, and delivered. Yes, the entry-level contract, better known technically as the ELC, yeah, you know me, is signed up, and now it's time to find out if he can live up to the hype. I think fans would love to see him make that jump to the opening night roster. Management would love to see it, and I know the kid has every intention of trying to crack it too. All right, enjoy it. The honeymoon's almost over because it's time to shine, and we'll find out in camp. All right, still to come here on the show, our conversation.
Swinging out the street lights, dopamine relief. I don't need any chemicals to get my release sign. I'm about to taste go. I see you on the dance floor. 'Cause every time you speak, I'm hitting all control delete. Why don't you use it? Love it, taste it, touch it, want it, make it, do it. I love it. You can steal the limelight, milking up the highlight. You want
show is up and running. Text lines are open. Phone lines are open if you want to weigh in. James Cybulski with you till the top of the clock. Wow. Wow, wow, wow is all I can say about what I saw. In a very small sample size, I get that. But if that's what we're going to see from this youngster in his first preseason game, to look that comfortable, to look that noticeable out there, sign me up. This could be the sign of things to come. Very excited after seeing that performance. What say you? Phone lines are hopping already, and we'll get to those phone calls. The whole narrative and the expression being good in the room, right? Chemistry is important with a team. How many times have we seen teams that are absolutely stacked with talent and they fall apart? Why? Because there was just a disconnect within the room. And I know with some reporters and some of the media members asking the kid, saying, hey, you know what, why, how do you endear yourself to teammates more? I don't know if there's ever really an answer. I mean, you can go out and, try to be the best player you can be. That's one way to do it. Personally speaking, I think another great way to do it. In the meantime, we bring it back closer to this team here at home, and I've had a lot of people messaging me, what do I think of the kid's chances making the team? I like him. Right now, I've got him penciled in on my opening night roster. I look at the way he's played. He's looked comfortable. He's probably been one of the stronger players so far in camp, and there's a lot of expectations on this kid to make that jump. A lot of fans, management hopes he can make that jump. And right now, he's living up to all that hype. What say you? Let's check in on what some people are saying here on the text line. And a couple of other roster races that we've been focusing on. Hey, it's been talked about to death. It started before camp, before the physicals for that matter. Can the rookie crack the roster? Can he make the team, this youngster? A lot of anticipation. There's one game to go. And I'll tell you what, I would be shocked. I will be shocked if he's not on the opening night roster. He's been that good. He's been very good in my mind. I don't think this game is going to make or break based on the body of work that I've seen from him so far. Doesn't hurt if he plays well, but I think he's on this team. What say you? We'll hear from you and what you have to say, and we'll do that next. Elsewhere on the ice, how about some of these other storylines about these prospective rookies that are going to crack the roster? And I look at the one here where, boy, for all the hype, I thought he was going to go back to junior. He's going to likely stick. He's going to stick, and he's played well in camp. I'll tell you what impressed me the most, I knew he could contribute offensively, but it's his two-way game. He is way more complete a package than I think a lot of scouts realized. And I'll tell you what, I'm included in that one as well. Been very pleased with what he's done. Elsewhere around the league, you look at some of the other potential Calder. All right, everybody, I want to bring it back to the rookie here for a second. And, I know there's a lot of hype and a lot of buzz. And, we've seen kind of mixed reviews with a lot of freshmen breaking into the league over the last few years, right? I mean, you look at some of these guys with the hype trying to make that jump, and they're kind of underwhelming debuts. Some set the league on fire. Look, I really think they've got a chance to see and have something special with this kid. I've really liked where his game's at. But I would also say this, let's not panic if he gets off to a slow start, right? It's his first year in the greatest league on the planet in the sport of hockey, right? So let's just maybe temper our expectations. If he doesn't have 50 goals in the first 20 games, let's not write him off as a bust. But I am very confident that they have got a special player in this young man. He's a forward. I think he is born to score goals, and he will find a way to light the net very quickly in this league. A lot of people jumping in on the text line here, weighing in with their thoughts. I am so intrigued to see how things play out for this young rookie with his first game in the NHL and just how he responds, right? He's messaged everybody, every single contact that he's got in his phone book. He has probably texted or called and ready to roll. Now you see how he rolls in this sort of situation, right? A lot of anticipation. Think about anybody's first. We've talked enough about him. It's time to find out if he can actually do it on the ice. Razor, any final thoughts?
Well, I think his thought is that he wants all this talk to be over, James. Everyone has asked him questions. Are you ready to play? Can you play at this level? He's nervous. He's scared. He's excited. He can't wait to get on the ice. It's time to do what you do best. Just go play and show everyone.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. Always a magical night. Opening night, the first of the regular season. There is always something magical about opening night, and we are set to get underway. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Bjornstad's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Denies him, he got all of it. Moves it to Dickinson. The Blackhawks take it along the wing. And that slides right out to center ice. Offside the call, and here we go.
Here's the goal players out there right off the bat to start this game. And you know that it's going to be a good one. A lot of physicality if this is what it's starting like.
And down to the ice they go.
Oh, they're all tangled up here as the refs are trying to separate them, James, but their mouths, they're still going.
Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. The puck across to Schmaltz. Chicago's got it in the neutral zone. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Keller's moving the puck through his own zone. That's a solid check on the play. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Now a quick pass to Dickinson. Here's a shot, and just got a piece of it to keep it out.
Starks back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and it's certainly appreciated to have a...
Off the iron! Slides the puck over. Kerfoot's got it into offensive territory. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. And loses possession after a solid hit. Tremendous stop with the blocker by Mrazek.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
From the place 99 made famous. Slides it across. Grabs the puck in the slot with the stop. Utah's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Lindblom. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Utah's got it behind the net. Big save. He scores! There it is! His first of the season! Well, Cheryl, you know somebody on social media is saying that's all in the coaching, right?
Has to be. I mean, especially when you sign in the offseason a new contract, you want to make sure you leave your mark and early. I think he's taking a sigh of relief right there as they get their first one.
Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Chicago's got a hold of the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Stark.
The puck's on his stick. He's still waiting for his first. Will he get it today?
And a solid stop on the play there.
Ingram's made a great save, and even better is...
And the buzzer, a big save. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. The Blackhawks lead this one early in the 3rd period. They have been the more aggressive team offensively with the lead in the shot department. Now he slides it up to Lindblom. On the attack along the boards. The Blackhawks gain possession. Gaining momentum along the wing. Quick pass to Stark. And that's turned aside by Ingram. Slides it back to the blue line. Drives it to the crease. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. Along the half wall with the puck. Chicago's got the puck.
Gotta love these moments within a game, James. It's tight. The game really hasn't opened up. You gotta play free, but you have to play responsible as well.
The Blackhawks take it along the wall. Handles the puck. Gives them nothing in front. Feeds it over. Comes up with the stop and rings the iron. Utah's got the puck now. Lindblom's crossed the line and gained the zone. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Shot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Here's a short pass to Dickinson. Utah's got it in their own zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. Handles the pass. Looking to set up offensively. Cutting to the front of the net. And punches it away with the blocker. And that shot goes off the side of the net. Utah's endurance will be put to the test for their next game as they open up on the road. The Blackhawks have been the busier team in the shot department, and they lead it late in this 3rd period. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. What an energy. And one thing I find so many of you who call in or send messages on social media, you base so much on goals and assists. And I will just say this, my personal opinion on the rookie's performance in his debut, he looked really good. He looked really good. I know he didn't pick up a goal. I know he didn't get an assist. But to me, I thought he looked really noticeable. I'm calling the game. And how many times did I mention his name in that, right? That, to me, is a telling sign of somebody making a difference out there on the ice. Still to come, we will dive into what's happening in the world of baseball. You know, and one thing I find so many of you who call in or send messages on social media, you base so much on goals and assists. And I will just say this, my personal opinion on the rookie's performance in his debut, he looked really good. He looked really good. I know he didn't pick up a goal. I know he didn't get an assist. But to me, I thought he looked really noticeable. I'm calling the game. And how many times did I mention his name in that, right? That, to me, is a telling sign of somebody making a difference out there on the ice. Still to come, we will dive into what's happening in the world of baseball. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. It is the home opener tonight, and the fans are jacked up. The Blackhawks will play from the defensive zone. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Dickinson's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Fires it! And there's the save on the play. And he takes the feed. Turns another aside.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. The Jets get a hold of the puck in their own end. Niederreiter's moving it ahead. The Jets will play it against the boards. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. Takes it across the blue line.
Sometimes when you get one, many follow, but for this rookie, he can feel it. He just wants to get on the board.
Coming down the left wing and into the zone. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. They win the draw here inside the offensive zone.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Here's a chance in front. Oh, he just gets a piece of it to keep it out.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Puts it on net, and the shot dies in the traffic jam. Slides it up to Stark. And that's just out of reach. And there's the whistle icing the call. Well past the midway mark of this period. Still no score in this one. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. The Jets get a hold of it. Takes a shot. Gets a piece of it to make the save.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Shuts him down. Directs it on over to Toffoli. And that's deflected off someone in front. Grabbed along the boards by Sandberg. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. The Blackhawks have it now. Through center. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Big time stop there. The Jets take it across the blue line. Here's a chance. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. Great feed from the left side. Dishes it off. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Quick feed to Schmidt. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. And he slides it quickly to Niederreiter. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Drives to the paint. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Winnipeg's gained possession along the boards. The Jets move to the offensive zone. Turned aside with the blocker by Soderblom. The Jets ready to go on the attack. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. More than half the frame has been played here. Winnipeg's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with the third period next. Looks like the kid is getting quite an earful from his coach. Is this a good thing or a bad thing here, Pounder?
Oh, this is all good. Look at the score of the game here, James. It's tied, and you're asking your rookie, the kid, to get out there and drive your offense. I'd say it's a positive.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Jets played along the boards. From the slot, his shot scores! And look at the reaction on the ice. His first of the season, and his teammates look just as pumped. Winnipeg's been locked up in a dogfight all evening long, but look at this. They pushed through and found that go-ahead goal here in period number 3.
Well, I think they continue the scrappy dogfight. Don't get in the mindset to sit back. If you sit back and you allow entry into your zone, guess what? You're playing defense. Get on the hunt. Get on the prowl.
And the rookie comes up clutch.
Well, he does come up clutch, especially after the coach spoke to him earlier and just handed out some instructions. Well, he certainly answered. Well, the dream is realized, James. Welcome to the show, kid, as he gets his first career goal.
Well, the rookie coming back to the bench and looks like getting a little pat on the back from the coach here, Cheryl. A little love.
Positive vibes all the way around, James, and I really like the fact that the coach went up to the rookie and said, hey, listen, great job, because earlier in the conversation, there was an expectation. The coach asked him to get out there and do something specific, and he answered the call, and that's easier said than done. I mean, you're a young player, you're nervous, you want to make sure that you execute exactly the way the coach does, and sometimes you can hesitate. So a great job gets rewarded on the bench.
And he sidesteps the check there. Looking to make something happen along the boards. From point-blank range. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Winnipeg's gained the line and into the zone. The Blackhawks have it against the wall. Moves it to Dickinson. The Jets get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Quick pass to Toffoli. With some open space at center. Connor's got it along the wing. Takes a moment behind the net. Bedard's gaining momentum. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Oh, here we go.
I don't care how long you've been playing the game, James. You know right from tight that you're not shooting that puck after the whistle. That was calculated.
And ring the bell, it's over.
That was just a perfectly executed final punch, James.
action set to resume here after what was a wild couple of minutes on the ice there. Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Moves it quickly over to Stark. A chance! Oh, great save there!
Stark's got to find a way to physically and emotionally engage without his fists, James. I mean, you know how effective and how valuable he is when he's on the ice. I mean, look at that scoring chance he just generated. Oh, no, there he goes again, James. That's the second time this period, and it's real tough to get into a rhythm on your bench when you consistently take penalties.
This has been a barn burner tonight as the horn sounds, and we are going to overtime. If you thought this was dramatic, you ain't seen nothing yet. Stay with us. Power play expires, and what a blown opportunity here in overtime.
When that call was made, James, the PK unit looked deflated, and then the power play goes out there and does that in overtime? Oh, that's a frustrating one.
Shuts him down. Here's a pass to the middle. Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. And that's broken up. Looking to miss it. Oh, what a save. He stopped it. Wow.
Well, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Stark's carrying it ahead. A chance to win it. Scores! The overtime winner, and we'll put this one to bed. All right, everybody just needs to stand down, right? Can we all just stand down now for all the panic and worry that, when's that first goal coming? It's there, right? Okay, do it with me, everybody. All right, because I am like a yoga master. Actually, not really, but I at least can collectively go, all right? Kid scored, all right? He's on the score sheet in the National Hockey League, and there's going to be a lot more where that came from, okay? So let's just all chill. All right, go ahead. Let me hear it from you. Let's go to the phones here now. The show rolls on. James Cybulski with you, taking your call.